Hello YouTube, Phil from Adventure Seekers, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the LT4 trekking poles from Gossamer gear. And I gotta tell you, I had a chance today to put about 6 miles on them, a lot of incline and decline, and I'm quite happy with them. I'm really impressed with them. And well, just for starters, let me tell you a little bit about my background here. Trekking poles themselves, not sold on them. I hadn't been sold on them. This is my first set. You know, out backpacking, a couple of the guys that I hike with, they use them, and everything I've read about them, everybody says they're great. Me, I was kind of on the fence. Didn't know, do I really want to even mess with them? Do I want something in my hands? I like to do a lot of photography, so I prefer to have my hands free. Sometimes wildlife's there, and the next second it's gone. So yeah, I tended to like to have my hands free for stuff like that. And I just thought, well, I really don't need them. I'm a young guy, fairly speaking. And then, so anyway, what really sold me on them was my choice of shelter. Just after doing a lot of research and scouring the internet for all the lightest options out there, come to find out that the lightest tents are simply single wall tents, which and tarps. And for a shelter like that, what most of them are using are trekking poles. So with that being said, I started to scour the internet a little bit more, as I always do. I always tend to put a ton of research into everything. And what I come up with is, as far as I know, these are the lightest trekking poles on the market today. They're coming in at 8.1 ounces for me. Reading off of the specs from Gossamer Gear right off their website, they're claiming them to be 4.1 ounces a piece. That would put them right at about 8.2 ounces for the set. And that's fairly close. I mean, so we're right on par with that. And as far as adjustability goes, we're looking at 90 centimeters to 140 centimeters. And if you convert that to inches, you're talking about 35 and a half inches to 55 inches. Now that's quite a span, I mean, what they're using here for the expansion is a simple twist lock, and I gotta tell you, they work excellent. 6 miles that I put on them today, incline, decline, they took a lot of weight. They're not going to take a lot of abuse. I mean, they are carbon fiber, they are super lightweight, so I mean, you're not going to be able to abuse them. But as far as like downward pressure goes, they're going to hold up for you. These things really work well. The twist lock works great, and I can give you a little close up here. It's basically once you stick this sucker on there, and I gotta tell you, it's got a tight fit too. I mean, it's right there. So a little bit of twist, and they lock right down. And you can see it's like almost a compression fit. And just give it a little twist till it's tight. And as you can see, I mean, you can put quite a bit of pressure on these, and they're going to take it. There's a little O-ring here that slides up to help keep dirt and debris out of here. And so, once you got them adjusted to the length that you're comfortable with, which most people recommend using the length where your forearm is somewhat straight, and that's kind of a good all-around way of using the trekking pole. You hear about people that sometimes extend them for a decline and shorten them for an incline, but I mean, let's face it, how many people really are going to take the time every little hill that they come to and pull these apart and adjust them? I know I'm not. So I used them like this today. Worked out quite well for me. Gossamer Gear does recommend, when storing these things, to prolong the longevity of the rubber grommet here, and you know, this is your locking mechanism. This is what's going to keep you from slipping on the trail. So what you want to do is you want to pull them apart when you store them. All right, wipe everything down real good. Make sure you ain't got no dirt, debris, anything like that on there. You know, and that's just good common practice when you get back with all your hiking gear as far as that goes. You know, I think we all know equipment's not cheap, so you know, best just to take care of it. It is shipped in a handy little tube here. This is how they are shipped to protect them when they get to you. Also, you might want to just hang on to this for storage purposes and airplane travel, for that matter. I mean, if you're going to take a trip to, you know, somewhere and you want to jump on a plane, you know, these will work for you. You know, this will help keep them protected. So, yeah. Anyway, these things, like I say, wicked light. Very impressed with them. Can't say enough good things about them. I mean, just amazing. With that being said, don't hesitate to go out and purchase. Oh, hold on, one other thing. We got these baskets, which are removable, and they just kind of push on there and lock on there, and those are an option. They are they come with it, shipped with it. They are 0.4 ounces a piece. Myself, I tend not to bring them with. Well, I'm thinking I'm not going to bring them with me. When you set up a shelter, the basket would have to be removed. At least on my particular shelter, it would have to be removed. It's just one more thing I got to keep track of. If I'm in an area that's got deep sand, you know, at least then I know that I can pull them back out. I can use them for that. You know, but most of the time I think you're going to kind of know what you're getting into before you get there. Not always, but you know, most of us research the area that we're going to. And I got in a little bit of sand today, and they did just fine without them. So I think I'm going to be leaving them at home most of the time. They do have a carbon tip on the end here as well, and optional is a strap. They don't. You have the option of purchasing it with or without the strap. I did not use the strap today. I'm thinking that I may be putting them on there though. I thought I could save a little bit of weight. And you know what though? It kind of makes a difference, you know, because you got to keep a lot tighter grip without them. And I think I'm going to be next time I go, at least I'm gonna give them a try, and we'll see if I like that better. But anyway, that's about it for today on the LT4s from Gossamer Gear. And yeah, I wouldn't hesitate to make a purchase at all.